This sound feels normal to us. We hear it every day and we never really think about it.
Hi everyone, let me ask you a simple question. When was the last time you worried about whether your drinking water was safe?
For many of us, clean water and toilets are just part of daily life. But for millions of people, this is still a serious problem. Today, I'd like to talk about why safe water and hygiene are important in Malaysia, and how sustainable management can change life. Malaysia has a diverse geography, from the city central to remote rural areas and aboriginal communities in Sabah and Sarawak. This geographical situation has led to a significant gap in access to drinking water and sanitation. Sanitation is another big challenge. Without proper toilets, disease spread much more easily.
कॉलोनी में काफ़ी टॉयलेट हैं, कुछ नहीं भी हैं। सीवर लाइन तो है नहीं, वही अपना गड्ढा खोद के बनवाए हुए हैं। किसी पे बजट नहीं है, कोई नहीं बनवा पाता है, तो बाहर ही आते हैं सब। ये सरकार ने लैट्रिन बनवाई हुई है इधर, तो पहले भी रखी हुई थी यहाँ पे प्लास्टिक वाली, जो कंपलसरी आती हैं बन के। तो इसके लिए गड्ढा भी खोदा गया था यहाँ पे पीछे। ये सारा अब कोई पानी की व्यवस्था नहीं है, कोई आता नहीं है देखने, कोई उखाड़ ले गए। चोर वगैरह आते हैं इधर, दारू भाई पीने वाले या चोर हैं जैसे भी है, वो उखाड़ ले गए। टंकियां थी, टंकियां भी ले गए इसमें से। अब यहाँ पे कोई देखने का आता नहीं है, तो ये यूज करने के लायक ही नहीं है अब।
This isn't just about comfort, it's about health, dignity, and basic human rights.
Only 76% of rural families have access to pipeline water supply, and 50% rely on unprotected wells or rivers. In Malaysia, 25% of clean water is lost due to the leakage of aging pipes. The Malaysian Ministry of Health report shows that 38% of cases of waterborne disease occur in rural areas without inadequate sanitation, highlighting the urgency of public health.
Percentage of this being infected is very much lower now compared to the previous years. A lot of understanding and knowledge has been transferred, has been shared among the community, which is prone to this flood. And over the years, I think people have understand how best to live within a small confinement among among each other during floods in the evacuation center. And over the years, I think this experience has built the maturity and also the understanding of this community to be at their best level.
What makes this even harder to accept is that most of these diseases could be prevented. So why does this problem still exist? This is not just because there's not enough water. The real issue are all the infrastructure, pollution, climate change, and poor long-term planning.
When water systems are not managed sustainably, today's solutions become tomorrow's problem. Sustainable water management means thinking long term.
Cities and towns have sewerage systems in place to carry the wastewater from our homes, hotels, factories, and other establishments to a sewerage treatment plant where the wastewater is treated. It is then deemed safe to release into other water sources. The treatment of wastewater goes through different stages. Wastewater is treated to remove the physical, chemical, and biological contaminants present in it through various processes. The pre-treatment process involves the sewage being sent through grids or vertical bars that can remove large solid substances like metal cans, paper, and plastic materials. In primary treatment process, the sewage flows through the grit chamber very slowly, so that the sand, pebbles, and soil settle down at the bottom. The sewage flows into the settling tank or sedimentation tank, where the solid wastes like feces are allowed to settle down. Wastes such as soaps, oils, and grease rise to the top of the wastewater. The waste material that settles down at the bottom is called the sludge, and the floatable material is called the scum. Scum is then removed using a skimmer, and sludge is removed with a scraper every few days. The water that is left out is called the clarified water. In the secondary treatment process, biological or organic wastes are removed. It is a biological process. This is done by transferring the clarified water into an aeration tank, where air blowers bubble air, which helps the aerobic bacteria to grow and feed on the organic contaminants such as food waste, feces, and other organisms. The mixture then flows from the aeration tank into the clarifier, where activated sludge settles out by gravity. The activated sludge so produced, along with the sludge produced in the primary process, is transferred to the digester, where it is decomposed by anaerobic bacteria. Biogas is produced in this process, which can be used as fuel or can be used to produce electricity. The activated sludge is then left in the sand drying beds. Some quantity of water in the activated sludge evaporates, and the remaining quantity drains through the sand beds. This leaves behind the remaining dried sludge, which can be used for making fertilizers or compost. In the tertiary treatment process, the leftover wastewater is treated with chlorine to remove the phosphorus compounds, nitrogen compounds, and bacteria. It is a chemical process. Chlorine tablets are added to kill the germs. This process is called chlorination. Then this water is let off into the water bodies.
It also means involving communities, educating people, and enforcing strong policies.
In simple terms, we need systems that protect water today without harming future generations.
If these strategies are applied properly, the impact can be huge. The World Bank estimates that every $1 invested in water and sanitation can return up to $4 in economic benefit. Health improve, education improve, and communities become more resilient.
Safe drinking water and sanitation are not luxuries, they are basic needs. Sustainable management is not optional, it's necessary for a healthier future.
Clean water today means a better world tomorrow.